Welcome everyone. This is a tarot reading for the sign of Gemini. So we're going to start by looking at what's going on with you guys right now and then move towards the future. And then at the end of the video, I am going to pull advice for you guys. So I always pre-shuffle my cards. I get everything set up before I start the video so everything's ready to go. Let's go ahead and get started. Now, oh, by the way, if you guys do watch these videos and get something out of them, don't forget to press the like button for me. That does help me out a lot. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So the first two cards here represent the recent past, but stuff that might be lingering into the present, stuff that's still hanging around you, okay? I call this the position of the back. So I have the Five of Cups, and then I have the Hammer. Ooh, this is hurt feelings and repair of those hurt feelings. So I think that what this is kind of getting over something that upset you. Getting over being upset, feeling healed about something that once made us upset. Maybe we were bitter about it. So the Five of Cups is being bitter. It's being disappointed. It's like all these negative emotions, but we're talking about being healed from that. So let's pull cards and see what else we get from this combination, or what else we get about this. See if we can find out maybe the reason behind. Okay, well that was fast. So I have three cards that came out, and this is, again, we're describing these two cards, the recent past. So we have the number 9, we have Mars, and then this is the Oracle card of the Moon here, which is pretty much similar to the Tarot card of the Moon, just a very minor differences. This is something that someone did intentionally, or they kind of went out of their way to do it, or they did it with such strength, ability. I feel like this is like something somebody did on purpose that you feel like was passive aggressive. You feel like it was just a bitch move, basically. But you're over it. You're like crossing over the bridge. And I think you're not letting it get to you anymore. Maybe you're just kind of putting it behind you, or maybe you're actually, I don't think you've talked it out with this person, but we'll see that in the present. I feel like you've just gotten over it on some level, whatever this person did. They were just bitchy. Let's see what's on the bottom. So we have the Foot. This person, okay, so with the Foot, it could be that this person was hasty. Like they had some sort of agenda. There was something they wanted to do so badly that they ended up almost like running over you in the process and just being like, I'm trying not to say bad words. Just being like, not friendly. With Lilith here, or not Lilith, sorry. I wanted to say, I'm kind of feeling Lilith actually with this Moon here. I'm just feeling a passive aggressiveness. All right, so let's move on to the present. So let's see how you guys are feeling, because I feel like there's emotions involved. So where I want to start here is the position of the heart. This tells me about your emotions in the present moment, though. So we move into we're fully in the present now. So I have the Six of Pentacles, and that is with the Oracle card of the Sword. So the Sword is basically just like the Ace of Swords in the Tarot deck. It's very similar to the Ace of Swords, but it's about clarity. It's also about drawing attention to something. So with the Sword and the Six of Pentacles, you feel like you did your part. It's cut and dry. You did your part. You did what you were supposed to do. So I think that's part of the reason why you're over feeling hurt or bitter, because you're like, it's not on me, it's on them. Like I did what I was supposed to do. I'm good. The behavior is kind of on their end, and you're just not gonna let it get to you anymore. Let me see if I got anything else about the Six of Pentacles with the Sword. Tell you about the Sword with the Six of Pentacles for my Geminis. Tell me about the Sword with the Six of... Okay. We have Virgo. Yeah, this is about this. It's like you did every little thing that you were supposed to, because Virgo is about the details. It's like you didn't leave any stone unturned. You crossed your eyes. You dotted your I's and you crossed your T's. when it came to just this social situation. So that's part of the reason why you feel like you did what you should have done, and it's kind of cut and dry on your end. All right, let's move on. So let's take a look at the position of the head. This tells me how you guys are seeing things, how you're perceiving this current situation now that it's the present moment. Oh, okay. So we have the Lovers now. I didn't expect that. We have the Lovers with the Sun card. So this, now I'm thinking maybe this entire spread is about a relationship, about, it could be that somebody who you have a contract with. A lot of times that's a relationship contract. Doesn't have to be, because the Lovers can be like what do you call it? Like a bureaucratic contract, right? But I think in this case, yeah, somebody who you're close to, who you have some sort of social contract with, probably like, I don't know, for maybe a boyfriend, whatever, girlfriend, marriage, whatever the social contract is, that person is the person we're talking about. Is the person who you're dealing with, is the person who you're trying to you're trying to let go of whatever resentment from the past. Okay, that's what we're talking about. Okay, so let's move on to the next position. This is the position of the hand. This talks about what actions you guys are taking at the present moment regarding this whole situation. What are you guys doing about it? I have the Three of Wands. Not a lot. The Three of Wands is really not a lot of doing at all. The Three of Wands, as you can see, is this guy doing a lot of waiting. So, it's like you're dealing with some other person, but like I was saying before, it's on their end. It's on their end. It doesn't have to do with you. And I feel like you're not letting it upset you. And you kind of get it. With Aquarius here, you're waiting. Why? Because you're giving them their space. It's almost like, Aquarius is like, the type of person they are. And so I think that's why you're waiting, is like, you might know that this person needs their own time to come to terms with whatever happened, or kind of like process whatever happened. You just know this type of person, you know their personality, and you're giving them some time to process, or some time in general. Let's see. You're waiting on them. Tell me more about Aquarius. I am going to do a clarifier card here. Tell me more about Aquarius with the Three of Wands. Okay. Interesting. We have 4 cards, so I'll just put those right here. We have the City reversed, which is interesting. The cards usually don't come out reversed. I shuffled them right side up. So we have the City reversed. Could be that this happened publicly. This was like a public thing, the City reversed. It could also be with this that you're waiting with the City reversed here. It's like you might be waiting for the right situation. The right situation, like the right place, right? Right place, time, the right situation in order to maybe resolve all of this, because you feel like you did everything you could on your end. And then with the Road, the Staff, and Uranus here, it's like once this waiting is over, there's going to be some sort of breakthrough, and you know what's going to happen, and it's going to be like things are going to go down, but you're waiting on it. You're waiting on it. You're waiting on a lot of stuff that's like really going to kind of speed up and happen all at once. At the bottom is the Foot. So it's just going to be a lot of action eventually. Like once things begin to happen, it's like the ball really gets going. But right now you guys are waiting. Let's see what's coming up in the short-term future. All right, so Gemini. In the short-term future, we have the 8 with the Knight of Cups. It's a lot of talking. It's a lot of schmoozing. Okay, that's literally what I'm getting here, is schmoozing. I'm going to need clarifier cards. Why is there so much schmoozing? Why is there so much schmoozing? Tell me about this Knight of Cups with the number 8 in the future. This is a short-term future. We're looking like a month ahead or so, okay? Tell me about the Knight of Cups with the number 8. But then again, the timing also refers to the situation. So, whatever timing is appropriate for the situation that we're talking about. So tell me about the Knight of Cups with the number 8. Start with the Knight of Cups with the number 8, please. In the short-term future. Okay, so Mars. Mars, and then on the bottom we have the Manticore. That's funny because the Manticore kind of harkens back to the very beginning with the Five of Cups. It's like we're still a little pissed. It's in the background. We're trying to get over it, but it's simmering on the back burner. We're not completely over. We're still a tiny bit peeved. There's a granule in there somewhere. In the short-term future, though, I think that this person kind of... I don't want to say that they apologize. I don't see an apology. But just like day-to-day socializing, you kind of like engage this person so much, it kind of gets brushed under the rug. It ends up just getting brushed over the rug and forgotten. And that's what I'm seeing is going to happen out of the situation that was once, maybe someone was bitter and felt like, they were attacked. But there was just resentment. But yeah, let's see what else is on top here just really quick. We have the Mask, we have the Moon, and we have Honey. So yeah, this is just literally spending time together. That's spending a pleasant time together. That's nice. Having a good time with this person. And while there may not be any outward apologies or acknowledgments of whatever happened in the past, it's like it all ends up working out. And it all ends up getting brushed under the rug. Let's pull advice for you guys. Excuse me. So let's see what you guys should be doing. I feel like you may not even need advice on this particular event or circumstance, so I'm going to leave it wide open and see, just general advice. So we have the Eight of Pentacles, okay? And then we have, that was fast. Ooh, we have the Ten of Swords with the Six of Swords. Eight of Pentacles with the Ten of Swords and Six of Swords speaks of really having to go through some shit alone. And maybe even a separation, I don't know where this is all coming from. Maybe that is what happened in the past. Maybe this is talking about the fact that this is the bitterness of the past, right? Maybe the Ten of Swords and the Six of Wands is what happened that we're trying to get over. And now we're kind of like, I think for a while, maybe at the Eight of Pentacles, it's like we went our separate ways, but now there's an understanding happening. I don't want to say full-on reconciliation, but there's like a new understanding that comes from just actually coming together physically and talking and hanging out. Let's see what else we get here from Oracle cards. Tell me about this advice here. Tell me about this advice for my Geminis. Any advice for my Geminis? Any more advice or give me clarification on this, please, actually. Give me any more clarification on this. Eight of Pentacles with the Ten of Swords and the Six of Swords. Any more clarification for my Geminis? Okay. So we have Gemini. You guys. And then we have the Hourglass. Interesting. It's like time heals all wounds. That's what I'm getting from this. Time heals all wounds. Just, you don't, just hang out together, spend time together, be in each other's like field, and time will heal all wounds from this, from whatever happened. I'm going to pull cards specifically on this because I want to make sure this isn't coming, I want to make sure this is in the past. Tell me about the Ten of Swords with the Six of Swords here for my Geminis. Because this looks really nasty, so I just want to make sure, I got your bases covered here. I don't want to be a bad tarot reader and just gloss over that, because that is, if this hasn't happened to you in the past, this is something terrible. So be on the lookout for it. Tell me about the Ten of Swords with the Six of Swords. This is like a major life change where something just ends and you're forced to move on, you're forced to transition from it. All right, that's it. Those cards don't want to shuffle. So we have Lilith. Sorry, that's not Lilith. That is the Moon. And then we have the Bed and the Sun card. The Sun and the Moon here, right? And the bed. It's like sleep. I feel like this talks about just night and day, sleep, time. What's on the bottom? Yeah, okay. It's an investment of time. It's almost like this is all about, I feel like the Ten of Swords is the time wasted. And then having to acknowledge that and say, we got to change things. However that played out, it's like, it's the time wasted that is the Ten of Swords energy. It's like, wow, we wasted so much time, and that's where the resentment comes in from before. All right. But I think you guys are past this, and I think you guys are moving into like a more, how do I say this? Like a friendlier, more accepting in terms of like relationships, like social circle. People are just going to be more accepting, whether that's you or the other person, of the other situation, and kind of like let the past be the past, you know? So that's it, guys. That's going to be your reading, Gemini. Thank you guys so much for being here. I will see you in a couple weeks. Take care.